Hello and welcome everyone again to another video, and in today's video we are back with version 3 of the top teams in the Great League. As you guys may know, this Friday, the upcoming Friday, we have a Great League back, and it's been a while since last time we had Great League. And the last time Great League was around, we had some slight tweak to the meta where people were using Skarm Lantern more than they used to in the previous one. But in this video, it's not going to be as long as top teams videos. Usually we are going through most of the teams, and hopefully we can finish in under 10 minutes. Now I'm saying this, I know that it's gonna take me like 18 minutes to talk about the meta. Because there is, as you guys know, there is lots of good stuff in the Open Great League, and it's not just one Pokemon. I literally couldn't fit the meta Pokemons in one slide. Like Sableye is good, Clodside is good, Shadow Alligator is insane, Annihilate is OP, Skarmory is just insanely good, Vigoroth is too good, Quag is too good, Gligar is a beast, Cresselia is a monster, Swampert is a frog, Lantern is a fish. What are we counting now? I don't know. Whiscash is still OP. Lickitung is still insanely good of a safe swap. Gallade is just a nuke that nukes everything. So, we're not going to talk about these Pokemons. We will just talk about the top performing Pokemons, and then we will move into the top performing teams. If you played last league, a Great League rotation, it was a Bastiodon Festa, or what's the word here? Please leave it in the comment section below, because I still don't know how to pronounce it. Everyone was running either Bastiodon in the lead or Bastiodon in the back, and it was just extremely toxic. Like, you have to run Basti to beat opposing Basti teams with some Wigglytuff, because everyone was running Basti, Licky, stuff like that. But to be fair, a Pokemon that was extremely underrated last rotation was Altaria and Mandibuzz, and those Pokemons were just too good because they beat most of the stuff that exists in the meta, such as Non-Shadow Gligar, such as Lanterns. Well, Lantern has a neutral, beats Altaria, but Altaria has a neutral play. Such as a Charjabug. Those Pokemons struggle against the thick Pokemons. And Goodra made it like a DPU this season after they buffed Aqua Tail, so it's no longer as bad. I'm still hoping and praying for a Community Day Goodra where we get a Dragon move on the charge move, because that would help Goodra a lot, especially in the Lickitung matchup, where if you have a Dragon move and you have a Dragon Breath Breakpoint, the matchup just became insanely good. Dugong is probably one of the best safe swaps right now, because the meta is leaning toward RPS Pokemon such as Basti and what counters Basti, and Dugong play a neutral role in that meta where it kind of takes super effective from everything, but it also can do super effective to lots of things, super effective damage, and it has some insane it has some above average, well, decent enough bulk. Cresselia is also similar to Dugong, is just a bulky Pokemon that can hit everything back with most likely a neutral, at least, or a super effective charge move. That's because it has 3 good charge moves: Grass Knot, Future Sight, Moonblast, and it has decent bulk to throw 3 charge moves at least on everything. Some people are lucky enough to have a 0 attack Cresselia, sorry, 1 attack Cresselia that can beat Licky in the 0, where you live 3 body slams and the lick in between. So these are the top performers where those Pokemons were doing great against most of the meta teams, okay? Now someone oh yeah, I said all of the Pokemons here lose to some, I don't know, Frostlass as an example. Yes, you might be right, but those Pokemons weren't meta. Those Pokemons were except Basti, were good against what people were using, okay? In the condensed meta, to be more accurate. If you guys are around this channel, we know that we admired something we call top 3 PvP, and the top 3 PvP is literally Registeel, Annihilate, Carbink. So we're gonna delete this. We're gonna get Annihilate and Carbink, and that is basically the top 3 Registeel, Annihilate, Carbink. Okay, don't try this team at home, because this team on paper is supposed to be the best team, but it doesn't do well. This team destroys the entire list of PvP, which is 400-500 Pokemons, but people are only going to use 10 to 15 at max. So, and all of those Pokemons literally do fine against all of these Pokemons. So this might not be the typical best team. So what's the top teams now? We're gonna start with the top performing teams. Those teams were performing decent, above average. I mean, to be fair, if you have 60% win rate, you should end the season around 3,500. I'm talking about someone who plays all of their sets. Okay, so anything above average is good. Okay, and the best performing team according to PvPoke is literally ABA Flyers. So you have Lantern here as a Basti answer, because usually Basti is in the back. You could run Flash Cannon on a Skarmory and you to have a neutral play into Basti, but it's a horrible matchup regardless. It used to be a fine matchup against non-XL Basti, but the XL Basti just made it extremely tough. Another solid team, another top performing team is actually Skarmory with Dragonair and Quag. Usually with the Dragonair, you need Lantern, but to be fair with this team, you don't have the options, because like you have two Pokemon trying to cover the Dragonair weaknesses, and then you have to cover Skarmory weaknesses, which is electric. So you kind of need a Quag for the opposing Lantern, because you're kind of ABA weak to Quag. Sorry, to Lantern or Charjabug. Charjabug. And Charjabug will be tough to beat, and so that's why you run Quag here over Lantern. But running Lantern is not a bad idea. But my favorite, best performing team is literally Shadow Dragonair, Gligar, Lantern. And I did make a video about this team, and I hit a new season high back then when Great League was around. I think I went like 12-3 or something. It was a decent run. I only lost one. No, I actually didn't go 12-3. I think it was 13-2, not 12-3, because I only dropped one game and I tied in another game. So 13 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie. That's literally it. That's because Dragonair is just insanely good of a generalist Pokemon. Gligar is just one of the best Pokemons, because you get to a charge move every 5 seconds. That's what makes a Gligar one of the best Pokemons, even though there are like so many hard counters, but you're just so good because you are just the spam good charge moves. And Lantern is just, like a stable in the meta. Like no matter how they do, no matter what they do, you have a Lantern, which should do against 2 of the opposing Pokemons that they do have, okay, most of the time. A spicy team that's off meta, but I think I saw someone running, I don't remember who, but I have it as 3rd best team. I don't know why, but I ran into this team and I get destroyed. It's Shadow Dragonair, Empoleon, and Venusaur. I think that this team is technically slow to get to a charge move. The problem with that is just it hits so hard that you cannot let those Pokemon throw like a bad charge move, like a Hydro Cannon into Azu. If you don't shield the first, then Empoleon will just snowball from there, or like you're gonna get like destroyed after by a Venusaur or the Dragonair. So it was just so risky playing into this team, because this team just hits hard. Like they don't have bulk, but they make sure to hit you as hard as possible. The most toxic team in this meta was literally Gallade or Annihilate with Dugong and Basti. This is like the worst team that people ever built. It's so toxic. I think it's Jason's team. Jason hit number 1 this season with this team or something. Jason 28990. He always hit number 1 every season, and he is a Basti user, and I think he loves Dugong, but I think he switched his Ape to Gallade, but sometimes he still used Ape, because you kind of need Ape, because Ape has a neutral play into almost everything. My team, I'm still going to use it. I used it last rotation and I went 16-4, like 4-1 sets. And that's like just insane for like a team. Like I literally was stuck. I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me just use my team from last season, which is Charjabug, Annihilate, and Azu. There might be someone like, this team is weak to Gligar in the lead, literally. I was hoping that people don't use lead Gligar, and then I posted this and people started using it, and then Gligar in the lead became everywhere, and then I get like lots of mad comments. But if you face a Gligar a lot, you could just switch Annihilate for a Shadow Feraligatr. So you can run Charjabug, Feraligatr, and Azu, and you should fix that problem. Then you have a problem with Lantern now. I mean, it's GBL. You have to pick your weaknesses. If you are like if you do like Azu Double Ghost, I think this is the best Azu Double Ghost team right now, because Feraligatr is not a ghost, but most of the damage comes from the ghost subtype from the Ghost, fast move, damage, Shadowclaw here. A team that's worth mentioning, literally Dragonair, Lantern, and Vigoroth. A team with Mantine. I think Mantine is just a sleeper pick. People don't respect Mantine, and it's always good. So Mantine makes a good call with the Clodsire and Annihilate in the middle as a safe swap. And remember, if you don't have skill, if you don't know how to play this game, you could always just triple charm your way to wherever you could land. This is the end of the video. As I said, I'm gonna aim for 10 minutes, and we did manage to get it in 10 minutes. So thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. If you guys like this video, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe so I can post more videos. I do have a bunch of ideas I want to do, and this is an announcement here. Whatever video I post, I'm gonna ask people who want free coaching, free of charge, okay, to send me battles using the team I post, because it's a team I'm more experienced with. I mean, I could coach you with anything, but that's paid coaching, okay? So now we're getting to free coaching. If you want to get free coaching, the way to do it, I'm gonna post a team, and then I'm gonna ask you guys to send me battles using this team, and then I'm gonna record the video how to and analyze your gameplay, what you should do, what you should avoid doing, what you should keep doing. So if you are interested, leave a comment section below, and I will try to find a way to contact everyone who does. Hopefully we don't get that many, because I only think I can do three of these for the next week. So yeah, if you are interested, leave a comment down below, and I will make sure to contact you with any possible way. Thank you so much for watching. This is the end of the video. If you guys like these videos, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace.